Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, we have a lot going on in this video. First of all, this is my world record run. I want you guys to check that. That's pretty cool. Not a big deal. I mean, it's pretty cool. You set a world record for about 30 minutes, your name is up on the top leaderboard of the whole game. Then either somebody else beats it or, eventually the PC modders get in here and they make the world records like 30 seconds for each lap, right? But I was able to get in there and get one knocked out. So that's pretty cool. So this is the video footage of that actual race, and there's actually a couple of cool awards and achievements that you get for setting a world record in the game, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. In addition, we're also going to talk about some information that was leaked and some new stuff that's coming out in regard to go-kart races and a new racing class that's going to be coming out with the update a little bit later on the next couple of months. All right. So all that information in this video. So before we get started, you guys know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the Ills Rose content in the game. Make sure you turn notifications on so you don't miss out any future content. And if you enjoy the video, man, make sure you drop a like. All right. So, like I was saying, there's some new information that got leaked out. Not really leaked out, just kind of tweeted and talked about from the data miners, and it was retweeted by a credible leaker in the community, Tez Funds, right? We all know Tez. Good dude, good dude. And usually the stuff that he talks about is pretty much spot on or in the same kind of ballpark. All right. So there's a lot of validity to what's going on with this. All right. But before we go into that route, let's just talk about a few things that you guys can do this week. All right. If you have not tried out the stunt races, make sure you do that because with the stunt races, there's a couple of cool things going on. For one, they're brand new. So you do have the option or you have the possibility of setting a world record on these races. And if you do that, you unlock the record holder achievement, the award. Clean laps, tight corners will shave seconds off your race time. Hold a world record in Rockstar Race to unlock a new tattoo. So you get this unlocked and you get a cool tattoo. Again, if you guys are, GTA racers, you probably already had this. But if not, this week is a good time to do that. Who knows when they'll add new races in. And that's the tattoo right there, the racing blonde. I'm pretty sure that's a tattoo. I want to say, to the best of my memory, that's the tattoo that you unlock for setting a world record. In addition to that, this week, Rockstar, what they're doing is that if you participate in these stunt races, you get an extra $100,000. And that'll get deposited into your account after June 7th, okay? It says it right here. So, plus completing any new stunt race between now and June 2nd will net you 100 grand a bonus. The Canis American Legend T, both will be awarded within 72 hours after June 7th. Okay, so basically, after that day, within 3 days, the money will be deposited, and you'll get a new T-shirt, that kind of, that kind of stuff, which is cool. 100 grand isn't a whole bunch, right? It's just a fun thing to get. It's extra, it may be a lot for some people out there. So that's good. Definitely take advantage of these. I like the races; they're really good. Next up, we're going to talk about these go-kart races, right? And what we're going to be getting and the information that's all talking about that. So Wildbreak 142, if you guys are in the GTA forums, you've probably seen this guy. The new races list two new raceable classes from the next DLC, go-karts and car clubs. He says, finally getting the long-awaited kart races. Car club probably has something to do with the challenge each other in new race types. Bit in the announcement. So if you remember back in the rocks, a couple weeks ago in the Newswire, when they were teasing all this new stuff, they mentioned that we'll be able to challenge each other in new race types. And I was talking about, that can only be either drag racing or, racing for pinks, something like that. So that's pretty cool. So he's, him or whoever else, they're data mining the files because Rockstar will upload this stuff ahead of time. That way they can just turn it on when the DLC drops, right? And if you see that he tweeted this out, and this is the list of different classes in the game, right? Compacts, sedans, SUVs, coupes. The bottom two, though, are new. They haven't been activated. They're not turned on yet. That'll be a tunable update. But as you see right there, the bottom two say Go-Kart and Car Club. So obviously we're getting the go-kart races, which I think would be a lot of fun. I'll enjoy those. The problem is that I think that a certain portion of the community, depending on what they like, they'll be really loud about something, and then it gets released. And Rockstar has a funny way of making it underwhelming, where that same community that was pushing for it to be released now starts whining about it because it's not exactly what they want, or it's it's exactly what it was going to be, but they realize that isn't that fun, right? That happens a lot with GTA. There'll be a particular community that wants something, and then it gets released, and all of a sudden they turn against it. So I fear that is going to be the problem because let's be real, these kart races will get dropped out, right? And they'll be like any other race where you don't get paid a lot of money, so they'll complain about the pay. There'll be seven, eight races. After a couple of weeks, they'll get bored, and those they're no fun, right? Stuff like that. So I worry about that. I worry about when you overhype it and then it comes out, and then it's like you overpromise something and then it's under delivered. So I worry about the kart races kind of losing a lot of steam within the first week that they get dropped out. I hope Rockstar makes them 30-player races so that the pay is going to be better because there's more people involved. And I hope they make the tracks very, very fun, and and it's playable because I hate to see that. That happens a lot in the money grind community. We get hyped up for a DLC, and then the businesses come out, and they may not be that good. So that happens a lot. So I have firsthand experience with that. So I just worry about the people that really want this to come out because it's nostalgia from older games, and it ends up being nothing. All right. So let's talk about this whole car club thing. Obviously, this has to be, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be, but it's got to be racing, drag racing, racing for pinks. Maybe they bring in some drifting, right? Because there's a big drift community in the game. Maybe this has to. It's car clubs, right? Maybe you get to vote on, like, you say you have a car show, and people vote on the best, car in the car show, and you get to win that way. That would be actually really cool. That would be something that I think would be really, really cool. That'd be a lot of fun. You see right there the little world record. Beat the if this has not been beat yet, which I doubt, that's the time to beat. You guys go out there and knock it out, man. Take care of it. But I would love to see that. I think that those are the most likely possibilities, right? Drag racing, because every time I go into a lobby, someone's like, "Let's go race at the airport." Every time I get into a lobby, someone's like, "Let's go have a car show." Right? Maybe you can win like best in show or something like that. You make some money. That would be really cool. Could you imagine loading into instead of like a death match, a TDM, a last team standing, you load into a car show, kind of like say it's set up like that. You send out the invites to all your friends. You can have whatever class you want, whatever car you want, and you have like it's like dedicated maps. That would be really dope. And then everybody votes, and the winner gets, I don't know, everybody like puts up like 10 grand, and the winner can make like 150,000 or something like that. That would be insane. Drifting would be really cool. I'm not sure how they would do that to like a well, I think I'd make like a regular competition. I think that'd be something that'd be cool too. You can maybe like get like drift points, like in other games, like in Gran Turismo and Need for Speed and things like that. You can accumulate points for your drifts and stuff. I think it'd be really cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. If we do end up racing for pink slips, that would be incredible. Say you buy a car. All right, the car club is in its own class. The cars are like 20, 30 grand or whatever. You race. If you lose your car, and that person either keeps it or they can sell it for money. I think that would be a really fun, addition to the game. It kind of be a little nerve wracking, but it'd be a lot of fun, I believe. So there you have it. A lot of information coming out. We're definitely getting something that's going to be related to like a tuners update, a tuners and outlaws, I think, which would be really cool. We just have to wait and get some more information. But there you have it. We got some credible leakers in the community. They're talking about this stuff. The data miners got a hold of some information, so that's real. That's a real deal, Holyfield. So I look forward to that. The go-kart races, I will definitely enjoy. I will have a lot of fun with it, And like I was saying, I hope that people just don't, I don't know, just fall off of that, because I've already seen in the comments in my videos with these new stunt races. I think they're great, but people are like, "Oh, they don't make no money. It's pointless. They're boring." It's like, dude, this is fresh new content. You make decent money. Yeah, but that's what they are. The races have always been that way. You're not going to make a lot of money on these no matter what. Even with triple money, you got to win to get the money. So I feel like it'll be the same thing with the go-karts. A lot of people want it because it's nostalgia, but it comes out, they get like 20 grand for a win. They're like, what? And they start dogging on it, and it turns everybody else off at the community. When in reality, it's going to be a lot of fun. And you have to remember, guys, when you get to a certain point in the game, you've been playing for a long time, it's not always about the money. You know, it's not just about the money. The money is always part of it for the game, right? We're all money grinders in some aspect. It's just it's for the content. It's the fun of the game and enjoying it. So, but yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Sorry, this is a long video. My bad. I just wanted to show the world record race I got, and then talk about a few things and give you my opinions on it. But there you have it, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right. Do you think the go-kart races will be a lot of fun? Do you think that they'll last a while? Do you think people will dog on them? Are you excited about this new car club edition? Do we think we'll be racing for pinks, drag racing for money? I think that'll be a blast. You think we'll have like a drift aspect to it? Do you think they'll have like a car show, winner type kind of payout system for it? That would be a lot of fun, I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, all right? You guys know what to do. Subscribe to the channel for the Ills Rose content in the game. Smash that like button. See you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out. Yeah.